Guys, just giving you a quick update on a couple of trades I've taken yesterday. Now, we came back up to the SMC daily on the SMC bot, and as you know, I love to trade this area. We had a sell signal from XRP all the way back in the 6th of October. We had this lovely move to the downside. When we come into these downtrends, and when we come back to this, you see this moving red average here. When we come back to these levels, it tends to be quite a consistent level for rejections, and I love to short these levels. You can see we literally came here to the T, and I posted in my Discord saying open a short on XRP, 10x, 1%, 263 at the SMC daily res, and here you can see I posted in my Discord. You see how we literally touched the line, that red line there, the SMC moving average, and then I entered a short, and bang, we came straight down quite aggressively. After that, it was quite a big move. It was quite similar to the second move. So this is where we took the short. We printed off that, made a lot of money. And then I closed my shorts, took some profits, and I said I'm going to wait for another trade setup. And we came back yesterday. See how we moved up so fast on the daily candle up to that same moving average, that same red line, almost to the T. And I entered another short. So you can see here I posted in my Discord yesterday. Opened another short on XRP, 254, 10x, 2%. I took a very large trade because it's so common. I don't usually take 2%. It's quite a lot. But it was so common to come back to this daily, especially when you have this big sudden wick back to the daily resistance, and we tanked. It's a really low risk play as well, because look, you can just set a stop loss above this red line. Like if I take a short here, I only really need to set my stop loss here, right? Because it's literally above. So it allows me to use a little bit more leverage and a little bit more size, because my stop loss is going to get stopped here, but my downside could be this, right? So my gains could be huge, but I'm only risking a very small amount on that short. So far, so good. Lovely rejection. Time and time again, we keep getting these across the board, and I love to short them. Now, the cool thing on XRP is, do you see what's going on in the background? We've had the death cross on XRP. Notice how the 50-day moving average has crossed over with the green, and we are getting a rejection here as well. So now we don't just have the SMC moving average, we have the 50-day, we have the 200-day. This area is full of resistance, which is why I went slightly bigger on this short position. Just going to show you my current gains, and then we'll look into the next trade, because there's another trade here that I am interested in. So this is my current trades at the moment. So I'm still short BTC, as you've probably heard me say. I really want to take profits on the rest of this at 50k BTC if we go into a bear market, which I think we might do over the next few months. So I still have this open. I've already banked $17,000. There's 5,000. It's currently 5,500 in profit still, so I could cash this in, but I think it's going to come down lower. World Libby Finance is very new, so I opened that again yesterday. I'll do another video on why I took a short on that. Very similar setup to XRP. We came back to the resistance on the SMC daily line on World Libby Finance as well. So lovely setup there. Only in 15% profit, so about $1,000 on that, but I think that could come down quite a lot as well. Zcash is the next trade I'm going to show you guys, and I'm going to give you some targets that I'm looking at for Zcash. I've already banked 2.8k profit on that, so I can't lose. Set my stop loss to entry. Completely free bet now, and that's currently 76% in profits, or around $4.8k. XRP, here's my XRP short, so I've already banked 1.5k. It's currently 37% in profit, so 5.7k. My Solana, I've taken a lot of profits off this. I think these are probably going to hit their stop loss if the market comes down. It does look like we're going to come back down, guys. I've already banked 2.7k. Again, free bet now, can't lose. If it hits its stop loss, I'm 2.7k up. ETH, I've already taken quite a lot of profits off the ETH trade. That's still 44% in profits, but again, if the market comes down here, it's probably going to hit a stop. Maybe I'll DCA out some more profits. I'm gonna watch the key levels that it needs to hold. If it loses those levels, I'll take a little bit more profits off the table. But 5k in profit on that. Sui, I'm still holding open. I think Sui is really underperformed. It's looking very weak. I might even add to this if we see the right setups. Maybe we see something like this where Sui comes up to resistance. Maybe I'll add to my Sui short. but already banked 12.5k on that, and 2.6k is still in profit at the moment. So we're doing very well, guys. My account is now up to $100,000 equity plus floating P&L 22,000. So I'm sitting on around $122,000 here. We've had a very good few weeks. Does it always go like this? Absolutely not, right? We're going to hit some losses here and there. We're going to take some stop losses. But do you see what I'm doing? Slowly taking out bits of profit so that I can't lose, moving my stop losses to entries so that it's a free bet, and waiting for key moments, right? I took profits from the XRP trade. I said, guys, this isn't a position of strength anymore. Bitcoin looks like it's about to move up. I'm going to wait for a better entry. And this couldn't have been a better entry for me, right? Coming back to the SMC daily. And if we get lucky here, if the market moves in our favor, look at the last 2 times or 3 times we've had this. You see, the last time we had a sell signal from the SMC, but we moved down like this. The second time we came back to the SMC resistance here, we pretty much moved down the exact same amount. So now we have to ask ourselves the question, are we coming back down the same amount we have on the last 2? Which brings us to this key support down here at 1.9. So we have some confluence here that we might push down to this level. And then maybe there's another trade set up here, right? Maybe we take profits at that level and maybe we bounce off there and we come back to the SMC daily. And then I look to continue this trend to the downside, right? Could be a very nice setup over the next few weeks if we get this breakdown from XRP. Zcash is another trade I've taken I'm quite interested in. So Zcash was riding this trend line and I said, you know, look, the trend is your friend until the end. We keep bouncing off this, you know, longs until proven otherwise. And every time we came down to this, we bounced. Even here we bounced, and I didn't take this trade, but I was supposed to. Some traders took it. Congratulations if you took that, because that was a lovely setup. And then we had a double top. So we got a double top here, lovely little M pattern. And we can actually work out the technical target of this. If we drag, if we go from the top of the M pattern to the bottom, this will give us a rough guideline target. And look at that confluence. Absolutely beautiful. Brings us all the way down to $320 as a technical target. We have the sell signal from the SMC bot. So for me, quite a nice trade. I'm already in a lot of profits on this. As you've seen, I've already taken some off the table. But you see how the SMC now on the 4 hourly is starting to roll over. Now, the 4 hourly isn't as strong as the daily. I love to trade the daily, but I can still use the 4 hourly as a trade in reference. So the SMC now, you see where it's going from green to red. It's starting to roll over like this, and it should become resistance. So if I'm short here, where do I set my stop loss? Literally above this this line here, right? I set a tight stop loss above. If it closes above this, hey, maybe we're going to get another push to the upside. Maybe we form some kind of ascending triangle, and then we get rejected and move down like that. That's kind of what I'm looking at on Zcash. So, you know, maybe a potential take profit target for me would be around 320. We'll definitely be taking some off the table there. I would like to hold Zcash into a bear market, but it's been heavily manipulated at the moment. So if we do come down like this, we're probably going to see a short squeeze, and they're probably going to come back for the shorts. This would be a big area of resistance. So maybe we do get something like this and a continuation to the downside. That would actually look really nice, because you would have this slope in resistance here as well. That would be a nice trade setup. We had support here, and we've lost support now, right? So what happens when you break through support? It tends to flip into resistance. So this could potentially be another resistance as we move forward. That's pretty much it, guys. Are you trading? Did you take any trades? What trades are you in at the moment? Do you think we're going to come down? Do you think we're going to bounce? BTC is now starting to tank. We're seeing a lot of altcoins come back down. And I'm planning to sit in these trades, hopefully, for some time if the market starts to come down. If you want to get the SMC bot, and if you want to see my calls and my posts and what trades I'm taking, and you want to get this SMC bot in your own trading view so that you can see it on the assets you're looking at, whether it's stocks, crypto, currencies, it works on pretty much everything. Come and join the group. So head over to my X, search this one here, search this at the bottom. That's going to take you to my page, and then click this link, and then in there you can join the Discord, and you can see my calls. Not just my calls, right? We've got a professional leverage trader in there who gives calls as well, and you can also get the SMC bot and jump in with the community. We're always looking for trades. Like some of the trade setups I've taken, people have bought this to me and said, you know, Wes, this is at the SMC daily, this is at the SMC daily. What do you think? And then I go on chain. I have a look at the on-chain metrics on Nansen. By the way, if you want a discount for using Nansen, Nansen's what I use to check on-chain what the smart money are doing, what the insiders are doing, what the whales are doing. You can use my discount code SMC and you get a discount on Nansen. So yeah, if you want to join us, jump over there. By the way, none of the information in the video is financial advice, guys. Do your own research. Investing in crypto is highly risky. You can lose all of your money investing in anything, so always do your own research. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay up to date with the channel. I'll try and keep you updated on some more of these trades that I'm taking, some of these shorter videos. And I know the macro videos will keep longer, but the trade setups, there's so many trades popping up. I could probably do a video every day or every other day, right? We're trading quite heavily at the moment, and these SMC daily setups are absolutely beautiful. And, you know, I think potentially we're going to tank here. If we don't and we push to the upside, look, I can't lose, right? I set my stop loss. I've already taken some profits. That's it for now, guys. Until then, I'll catch you in the next one.